here is my HDHomeRun. It's 4 inches by 4 inches, which is significantly smaller than the Tableau. You just plug it in and pop it in your entertainment center, as long as you get all these connections in the back. I'm going to show you in a second. This device is just a plug-in, and you don't really have to do anything else once it's plugged in when it comes to physically touching it. So again, it's one of those things where you just plug it in and forget that it's there. Mine is in the back of my entertainment center, as you can kind of see here, where it's all nice and dusty. I did clean all this up afterward. But again, this is kind of in the back where no one can really see it. So as you can see here on the back of the device, this is just only a power cable, a RJ45 Ethernet cable, and then the cable that actually connects directly to the antenna that goes outside. And then also there's the USB port. Now that USB port is not currently being used because that USB port is normally used for a hard drive, and that hard drive is normally only can be used by the HDHomeRun if you use their subscription service, which might be $3.99 a month or $4.99 a month. I don't recall. I know their annual payment is significantly less than Tableau when it comes down to percentage-wise. So I would say that this is a wonderful option for people that think the Tableau is just still a little expensive at $5 a month. This is the HDHomeRun 4K Flex. Now, with the Flex, basically means that you can use it with the hard drive, again with a subscription service, and record with the HDHomeRun app, or you can not use a hard drive and just use it just for live TV. And in a little bit, I'll show you how you can do some pause and fast forward to a degree with the app, regardless of whether I have a hard drive. But the great thing about this device over the Tableau is that you can use this to actually record right on Plex. Tableau does not offer that, unfortunately. So with Plex, I actually can connect to this device and control everything, like you're about to see that their app can do, except I can record everything. I can schedule things to be recorded in the future, about 2 weeks or so. And it's just a wonderful device that you just, again, plug in and you just let it go. I don't even really think about it at all. It just records things over the air every day. And what is so great about the Flex is that it does offer, this Flex 4K offers the ability of using 4K over the air channels as well. So I have 4 channels in my area. Now, they are some issues with licensing when it comes down to the audio part of it. So there are issues with the audio on different devices I have in my home. For example, Plex actually doesn't work at all with those channels. Hopefully in the future they'll be able to offer those licenses, and maybe even as inexpensive as just maybe a few dollars for lifetime licensing. But in any regard, those are only 4K channels, and not a big deal because you get the same things with the regular channels, same exact programming. It's just no higher than 1080p. And realistically speaking, not the end of the world for me personally. And hopefully, again, it'll get better in the future. Now, what I will say, though, is it would be nice that they would offer that as an option. But again, it's one of those things where you can do it yourself by paying a few dollars and adding a hard drive to it and recording it off there. But again, there's a good chance that your TV or your Roku, whatever, may not even work with it, especially not unless you make some adjustments. I know mine didn't, again, work unless I changed a lot of the audio options. And even then, it's, what's the point if you're doing that? You're not going to get the best audio anyhow. So looking here now, this is the app on my iPad. And this, I just wanted to show what it looks like if you were to use their app as their primary driving force instead of Plex. Now you'll see here that these are all what's on right now. Here are some shows there are available for you to click on, movies as well, to click on and watch and record possibly, and then sports as well. And you can then click on one of these, see when it's on, and you can record it right here. And obviously you always select series to record multiple series if you had their subscription service. Again, me personally, I don't. but it's just an option. Now here I wanted to show what it looks like to go into settings and then go into the live TV. So I'm going to mute what the audio sounds like here, is because the audio, and the video that's being used is, I'm sure, copywritten, so it'll look a little incorrect here, but you'll see on the right-hand side, you'll be able to see me scrolling through different channels, as you can do a TV guide on the screen as you're watching TV, and you can see it's, again, it's just very easy to use, just like any other cable TV. And again, as you can see here, these larger channels are the ones that I was talking about earlier, about 4K. You can see here I can pause and fast forward, which is, again, no hard drive hooked up. This is just recording directly to the iPad, I believe. And then here is the fact that I can choose different languages. I can choose closed captioning. I can also make the screen larger if needed. I'm also going to go ahead and show you a couple quick pictures of what my antenna looks like on my satellite antenna that used to be there, or the satellite dish that used to be there, should I say. So obviously, like I said, I did remove the dish, and in place I did put in the antenna here, and you can see it looks kind of obvious that it's an X when you're up close, but realistically speaking, when you're far enough away, it looks just like any other satellite dish on your house. So if you already have that on your house, it doesn't really make much of a difference, in my personal opinion. So hopefully this helps you out with making a decision if you'd go with a tablet or an HDHomeRun. Personally, I love the HDHomeRun, and actually I plan on sticking with that one. I will probably end up canceling my tablet subscription very soon, and hopefully this shows you how you can save yourself hundreds, if not thousands of dollars over a period of time. If you enjoyed this, hopefully you like and subscribe for more reviews that are coming up in the near future. And thank you again so much for watching. God bless.